Buck just heard me and he got to the spot. I got his dinner, got his corn. You still have your morning corn in here? Nope, he ate it all. Good boy. You ate all your morning corn, my big boy. And I put some of the protein powder for him in there in his corn. I mixed it. It's like a protein for deers that's supposed to be really good for them. Yeah, baby. You didn't drink a lot of water today. You ready? It's so funny how he must smell me, like my scent, because I didn't call him and he just came. Did you smell me? Did you smell me? Hold on, Buck. Okay. Yeah. Look at you strawberries, baby. Good boy. Nobody's outside. It's just me and you. It's just me and you, big boy. There you go. Oh, you're so gentle. Your antlers are drying up. I could tell that his antlers are drying up. They look so clean. See, Buck, your antlers were so dirty. Now they're getting cleaned. No, there's no peanuts on the floor. Don't look on the floor. You're not going to find peanuts. What happened? You want to eat on your own? Yeah. He's eating all the strawberries first this time. Last time he ate the apples first and the strawberries last. Right, big boy? You hungry? You got your dinner? I don't know where's Stumper. I threw bread earlier this afternoon. So there's bread all over the floor. So Buck, you could have some. Stumper could have some. The raccoons could have some. I threw like 2 loaves of bread. I broke it up all in pieces. So it's all over, scattered around. Even in case the dough comes. I don't know. I haven't seen her, honestly, guys, today or yesterday. I have to ask my father-in-law if he's seeing her. Because sometimes he sees her when he's walking down the driveway. Wait, Buck. Oh. What'd you drop? You dropped an apple. Okay, get that apple. And I got the strawberry. It's a little windy. Today's a windy day, guys. It's a windy day. Windy and chilly out. Right, big boy? Is your girlfriend still there in that forest or no? I don't know. Or did she leave you, baby? If she left you, she left with your kids in her belly. Because I'm assuming, they did what they... Because he was in rut big time when she was around, so... And I know he seems a lot calmer now since, she's been around. So I know you got busy, Buck. I know you got busy. My baby. There you go. Good boy. Okay. I cut up 2 apples and I put like 5 strawberries. 2 of them I didn't cut in half, and then the rest I cut in halves. Okay, here you go. I know, big boy's cold. You want your corn? Okay. He left 2 slices. I'll put in his corn bucket. Here. Oh, my big boy. Oh, you're nice and dry. His head feels dry. Yeah, head feels nice and dry. You dried up, big boy. Thank God you dried up. That's good. He's not wet no more. He's nice and dry. It was sunny earlier, so it didn't rain. The rain must have passed us today. Besides it raining like early this morning. But this afternoon it was sunny out, so it's good because he got dried. I just touched his head. His head feels nice and dry. And his body looks dry to me. Right? Your body looks nice and dry. See, his body looks nice and dry. So, he's nice and dry. My big boy eat. Yeah, that red powder, that's the protein. It's like a protein powder that you mix with deer's either corn or deer pellets. And it's supposed to be very good for them. Like, it's supposed to have a lot of protein and stuff into it. Like, and vitamins for them. which I always mix it with the big stock of corn that I have in the shed. But I was looking at his stock. It didn't look like it had too much powder in it, so I put extra powder like into the stock of corn and mixed it up this afternoon because I want him to get his like a good amount of protein in his body and vitamins. But he's doing good, and he must have been hanging out close by because, like I said, the minute I walked up to the spot, like after literally 2 minutes, it was funny. I was about to call his name. I was about to scream his name, and then I just seen him down the hill coming by, and I was like, oh, I was like, you smelled me. Whew. It is cold. I know in Pennsylvania it's snowing because I have family that lives in Pennsylvania, and they told me it snowed today. I think it was this morning. Yeah, this morning that it snowed. I said no snow by me. We just got rain. That's it. And bad wind. And heavy rain yesterday. It was heavy rain. I said, oh, thank God it stopped raining. And now it's not so windy out as it was this morning and yesterday. Yesterday, oh my God, last night, forget it. It was so windy and raining. I felt so bad. I was thinking about him. I was like, damn, I hope he found a good spot to lay under. But he probably did, because this morning he wasn't really like soaking wet. His whole body was like, there's times like it would rain and his whole body would be like soaking wet. Like he would look wet. He probably didn't find a good spot to lay under. But this morning, only his head and like this part was a little bit wet. That's it. The rest of his body looked dry to me. Now he's all dry. He dried up nicely. And his antlers look so nice and clean. Look how shiny and clean they are. Not even a couple days ago, he had dirt all over his antlers. Probably from like rubbing and stuff. Now they look nice and clean. They're like shiny. Wow, Buck, you got a nice bath. When I pet his head, it felt clean. I didn't feel no dirt. So he got a nice bath. When it rains, he gets a nice bath. It just sucks because, you know, when it rains in the winter and it's cold, I feel bad because I don't know if he feels it. But my husband was like, no, babe, he probably doesn't feel it because he, you know, he has like so many fur on him. So much fur, like layers of fur, which is true because he is fluffy. Looking at him, he doesn't look so fluffy. But guys, if you pet, like when I pet him and I go like this, literally his hair is so fluffy and long. Like he don't look like it, but he is. He has a good set hair on him, like fur, to keep him nice and warm. My big boy, you hungry? I want you to eat. And I'm sure he's enjoying the powder too, mixed with it, because the powder is apple flavor. It's called crushed apples. So he's definitely enjoying it. He might eat it all. If he eats it all, that'd be nice, because then the raccoons can't make a mess in his bucket tonight. And I threw old bread on the ground. See, I threw all pieces of bread everywhere. I figure if Dumper comes by, Dumper will have some bread. If the raccoons come, they could have some bread so they don't have to go in his bucket. I try to do that to avoid them from going in the bucket, but you know, it is what it is. When they go in the bucket, I can't do nothing about it because I'm not here. Sometimes my husband, when he drives home and he drives up the driveway at night, he told me that he'll see the raccoons like hanging out over here, and he'll like pull over like right there in that spot with his car, and he'll scream. He'll be like, busted. He'll be like, you guys are busted, you're caught. And then he said he'll see them like scattering like on top of this tree. So, but I'm sure then when my husband drives away again to go park the car, they probably climb right back down. I told my husband, I was like, yeah, they're probably making it seem like they're gonna leave the buckets because they see you, but once they see you drive away, they're probably like, all right, let's go back. Oh, it's so cold. So he must have been at the spot this afternoon because all his morning corn is gone. I wasn't outside because it was so cold today. Usually in the afternoon when it's not that cold, like, and it's a little bit like, you know, not so cold like it was today, I'll come out sometimes. I hang out in front of my porch to see if I see him. But I didn't do that today, which I'm sure he was at the spot. Yeah, baby, drink your water. Oh, yeah, he might actually eat all his corn. Good boy. Drink your water. You drink your water? Did you eat everything? Good boy. He's such a good boy, Buck. Yeah, baby, there's bread there. Yeah, you see, he smells the bread. He's like smelling the bread, but that's because Buck is like sick of bread. He might actually eat that piece. Let's see. Yeah, he ate that piece. All right. You can eat that bread, Buck. That bread is yours too. Yeah, he's eating a couple of pieces of bread too. Good, baby. Eat it. It'll fill you up nicely. He's licking the bread. He's walking by the bread and licking it. You are something else. Is that so the animal, the other ones don't touch it? He's probably like, let me lick every piece so all the other animals know that this is my bread. Oh, you're so funny, Buck. His glands look like, I mean, they still look dark, but not as dark as they did a few weeks ago. So you could tell that the rut is definitely like, you know, kind of slowly going away. I say another probably like 2-3 weeks, his legs by the glands, they might be like lighter, where he won't be in rut anymore. Usually by like January, the middle of January, I notice that he's not in rut anymore, especially when they lose their antlers. But usually he doesn't lose. A lot of deers lose their antlers by like February, the middle of February. Him, he loses it like the end of February, going into like March. I don't know about this year. Let's see. Every year is different. 2 years ago, he lost his antlers. It was the beginning of February. Last year, he lost his antlers. It was like February 27, something like that, 26. It was like the middle of February. So this year, I don't know. And it sucks because this year, guys, not that it sucks, but like, you know, I'm pregnant. So usually once I notice that he don't have his antlers on his head anymore, I usually, like, even while my husband's working, I'll go in there and try to look for them. And I'm not going to be able to do that. Because, like, you know, this whole spot right here, it's like a hill. So to walk around in there, you got to climb, like, you know, you got to climb down this hill. And it's kind of slippery, too. So I'm not going to be able to, like, search for his antlers on my own like I used to. I don't want to take the chance of falling, you know? Especially by February, March, I'm going to be, like, 8 months pregnant. Like, this week, I turned 6 months. Now I'm 6 months. It's going by so fast. It's going by really, really fast. So in 3 months, the baby will be here. Right, big boy? Your brother's going to be here in 3 months? I told my husband I want to tie one of the baby's onesies, like, on this pole to make Buck smell it every day so he could pick up the baby's scent. I definitely want to do that. And then I'm going to give the baby's blanket, the hospital blanket, to my dog to make my dog smell it. So my dog gets used to it too. So I got 2 animals that, you know, I want to try to get them used to the baby scent. Him, I want to get him used to baby scent. Not that I'm going to put the baby around him the minute it's born. No. He's probably, Buck won't see the baby till probably May, June. That's when I'll bring the baby outside, like to the spot. But until then, no. The baby's going to be in the house. Oh, he's eating the bread. Yep, he's eating more bread. You like bread again, babe? Because it's nice and soft. It's fresh. It's a fresh Italian bread. That's a fresh loaf of Italian bread. So it's nice and soft, the bread. See? It's a nice soft piece of bread. I never give the animals like food that's not good, like rotten food or expired food or things that are molded. I would never do that. No. I would never do that. I always give them fresh. Whatever I eat, they eat. Well, not whatever I eat, but like, you know what I mean. Oh no, he's smelling the bushes over there. All right, guys. Let's see, is Buck coming back or is he leaving me? I don't know, I can't tell if he's gonna leave me or if he's coming back. Let's see. See, somebody in my comments said that he looks skinny. That's his leg bone, like not his leg bone, but it's like a leg muscle. To me, Buck doesn't look skinny. He looks pretty fit. He doesn't look as thick as he did in the summer. I think, like I said, I think it's because he's in rut. So he's not eating all his corn in one shot. He's probably running around chasing females like the does. So he's burning a lot more calories around this time than he did, you know, around spring, summertime. Spring, summertime, if you guys watch my videos, every time he was done eating, he used to lay down like right here or like right here on the side. He always used to lay down, so he wasn't burning as much calories as he is right now. Right now is rut, so the male deers, they're running around. They're always like, on the lookout. They're always like looking for the does and probably chasing does. Like this one, he's always alert, watching like anybody that passes by the spot, like, like in the forest. Because remember, outside of this forest, there's like a main road. So Buck is always looking at everybody that walks by or cars that pass by. You see? And now he's off. He's off. I thought he was going to come back, but he didn't. All right, everyone. I'm going to go. The spotlight went on. So you know what happens when the spotlight goes on. After like in a half hour, it's going to start getting dark. I came out here. It was like 4 p.m. I didn't want to come out too late because then I was like, what if he hangs out with me and then, it starts getting dark out. So I was like, let me come out a little earlier where if he does hang out with me a little longer, which is nice. He hung out with me for like 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes. He was with me. So he didn't eat and leave. So that's good. Oh, I see him right now. Oh, he's rubbing his head. Oh, he was rubbing his antlers on one of those trees. And now he's walking off. All right, everyone. I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. I hope everybody has a great evening and a good night. And me and Buck, we both will be back tomorrow morning. Have a good night, everyone. Ciao for now.